that's why I said, did I give it to you? Beth, you got it. Oh, I got it.
Chaneliqua and YSL. Supposed to hang your clothes on the balcony.
You know why you say that?
Why?
Because you got to dry it. If you don't have a dryer, you was living in outside the sun.
First of all,
so I mean, I don't know where you get that shit from.
Because I was born and raised in America, and I Haiti.
Good luck.
I said good luck.
And then the freaking like sucking the feet and shit. Do all type of crazy shit.
I see.
Yeah.
They in love. It's always that one couple. Oh, that one matching bathing suit. That's cute.
What?
Oh, they showing out for the pool. Oh, they doing a video.
A video of what?
See the girl videoing them?
Oh, the guy, yeah.
Yeah, you see?
Oh, that's all them videos with the laptop and shit.
Morning, I had to wash my faja, or what he calls the fajita. A bitch. So I'm like, it's gonna be embarrassing if I put it out in the balcony. He said, what the? He said, if you was in Haiti, trust me, you wouldn't know no damn dryer. You would have been hanging them things right outside.
Well,
so he tried to hang it on top of the gate there. I'm like, no. So we finally hung it on the chair. They're pressure coolers, so it's loud out here. So we hung it right here. And I tell you, embarrassing. Anywho, that's not. I really came on here to start cooking this food. It's what, 2 o'clock? I'm not even feeling all that good today because my stomach, I'm cramping so bad. I wanted to go to the gym, but I'm waiting for this ibuprofen 800 to kick in, so then we could go to the gym. You feel me? You feel me? Oh, I should use my other tripod. But let me get this brown sugar and butter in so we could I hate when I'm cooking and I touch my hair so much. I think I'm gonna put it up. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna put it up. Let me get my other tripod. It's taller than this. Wait 1 second. Heated the oven. His phone is always going on. So I preheated the oven. I tell you once, so tell you twice. Hey, babe for the night, but not my wife. Hey. That's that. He know you a side chick. Don't be claiming you his main squeeze. You a side bitch. You a side chick. Don't be claiming that, man. You a side chick. You a side chick. It's me saying that my stomach hurting and I'm over here dancing like this. You a side chick. Don't be claiming that, man. You a side chick. You a side chick. Oh. on the head of it, so it's so delicate. Not you. What is up with you today? You've been so talkative. You usually so quiet. What's going on?
I be what?
What?
I be what?
So quiet. Why are you so talkative today?
I don't know. Maybe it's because it's Friday. Fuck you looking like that? You looking lost.
Because I'm trying to figure out who you are. You never this talkative like this.
Shit. That's a day for that.
I see. What's going on? No, why you put the potatoes to boil this quick? I usually leave that for last because it doesn't take that long for it to boil.
Oh, sorry.
Because the ribs take about 1 hour and 30 minutes to cook, and then for me to put the barbecue is another 30 minutes to sit underneath the oven.
Sorry, I thought I was just talking.
It's all right, but thank you. I think that's. I don't know. I'm not even looking for them people. I was just trying. I don't even know why I looked down there anyways.
I didn't know you just being nosy sometimes.
I was not being nosy. I was just looking because I wanted to hang the faja outside, but I was like, oh, that's kind of ghetto with all them people out there like that. Hey, go to hell. I don't know what's up with him with this Friday, but bye, y'all. What? All right, y'all. So, probably not. Let's see if I put a little bit. I guess. So we started at 2. So it's like 1 is 1. It's 3:42. So I'm gonna pull, and I still didn't put my hair back. Lord, I just been sitting on the couch, just trying to relax. So let's pull these ribs out and paintbrush them with some barbecue styles. With some barbecue sauce. Here, let me put y'all a little further down so y'all can see what's going on. Is that better? Yes, it is. Yes, 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 it is. So y'all be careful when y'all doing this because the heat, when y'all open it up. Ooh. Y'all see that? Y'all see that, huh? See? We can leave that like that. So what I do is do it for the fire. Alright, so put y'all back up. So what I do is why is it in drive mode? Oh, probably because when I touch the thing. Okay, but it's alright. So what I do is I take all my barbecue sauce. Y'all don't judge me, because we don't waste around here. So these barbecue sauce, I had to put them upside down. Because baby, I'm Caribbean. Just because it's a little bit left in there, look at all this barbecue sauce. You see? Just because there's a little bit, baby, we turn that thing upside down. Because who finna waste all this money? And groceries expensive now? Baby, we get every little licking out this bottle. You feel me? So I'm gonna show y'all what I don't even think I need the other one. Look at this. That's crazy. All of these, literally, I'm gonna check though, because I know this might cover just this might cover just this rib and not the other one. It's freezing in here, but it's freezing because I don't have a shirt on. I just got my damn faja on with a shirt underneath. So I take my little brush. I just mix all of this in here. Like that. Let me bend y'all back down so you can see how I coat this baby. Okay, yeah, that's better. That's better. So I just take it and then I just brush it. Just like that. And then we're gonna put it back underneath the oven, but this time we're not gonna cover it. We're just gonna let it get cooked on top. Feel me? And then you just keep brushing it. Next thing we're gonna do now is all of these are done for. I don't know why they do that, but they just like to do it. You know, I do my mash from scratch. Big baby burger. You just boil the mash. You just boil the mash. You just boil the potatoes. I'm gonna add sour cream, milk, butter, some onion and herb, and of course my favorite is the garlic salt. And that's it. So you're gonna see me mash these things up. All right.
Stroke it for me.
See? See how that thing boiling and seasoning and seasoning and boiling. Yes. So we're gonna leave that probably like 20 more minutes. And that's it, y'all. For some good old Friday cooking. So now, what I'm doing is put this off to the side and cover it. Let me cover it with some saran wrap. So we got that covered. Put that off to the side. And you know what I do when I have my little 30 minutes ahead of time of me cooking, I clean. But I was cleaning as I go anyways. That's the best way to enjoy your meal as the cooker. Even though if I cook, my boyfriend cleans. So that's how it usually goes. And if he cooks, then I clean. But how I cook, I learned at a young age to like cook and clean at the same time, so you're not bombarded. Hey y'all, so it's Saturday, February 26th. I did go to sleep last night. I think I fell asleep like around 5 in the morning. I woke up like around 1. I'm like, what? Even my cousin called me and was like, I noticed you was trying to sleep. I'm like, how should you? I'm like, okay. But we spoke for a little while. So we're gonna go to the little art gallery that they have today. I think it starts around 7 or 8, if I'm not mistaken. And then right now I'm just cleaning, you know, washing linens and sweeping, and I have like a load of laundry to do. Sweeping, wiping down counters. You know, I have to get flowers, so I threw those away. And then I wash all my beddings every Friday. And then every like, I wash them every Friday, but because I sleep on white sheets, usually like every month and a half, I know I shouldn't say it, but I just throw them away and I get new bedding. But the comforter stays the same. My last comforter, I had to change it because my boyfriend fucked it up. Freaking eating in the damn bed like I tell him not to do all the damn time, but he insists on doing it, and he fucked up my damn comforters. And that one I really loved because it went perfect with the room. See, this one is like it's like a beige yellowish color, I don't know. It's all right, but it wasn't like the one that I had before. Oh, and I gotta show y'all what's left over from all that food that I cooked yesterday. When I tell y'all that my people's in my house, when I say my people, my kids and my boyfriend can eat. So this is what's left over. A little bit of the yams, like 2 ribs, and that's, you saw the mashed potato was like up here. That's the mashed potato now. But that's what they wanted to eat, so I cooked it for them. So that's what I have in the sink right now is because I just put this all in just one I just put it to the side, and then I'm gonna wash that. I still need to find a florist, because the flowers that I buy at Target or at Publix, it's not giving like the flowers when I get them at the florist. I had one where I lived in Boynton, and she knew me for she literally be putting my roses to the side for me, because she's like, oh, I just got some white roses. I didn't want them to run out, so I put them to the side, because I know you come because I come every 2.5, 3 weeks. She was the one that gave me the tips on what to do when my flower food runs out. She was like, it's just bleach and sugar. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, just cut the roses like a little bit taller than you would usually do, so when that 3 or 4 day pass, you can snip like not even an inch, like half of an inch off the stem again, change the water out, put the roses in. They're gonna thrive, baby. So that's what we're doing. I know last night I was trying to give y'all the quick rundown on what happened with the Kanye West concert. I think I ended it off with, because my camera had died, he made us wait a whole 3 hours before he finally started performing. So he made us wait a whole 3 hours. Oh, I'm sorry to jump into conclusion, but I meant bounce from topic to topic. But my faja that came from Colombia finally got dried. So I finally get to wear it after 2 days of getting it dry. So that's what I have on right now. Y'all know I live in my faja. Sometimes at this point I be like, why do I even have clothes for the house? Because I just stay in my faja. But anywho, so he made us wait 3 hours. I think I was at the part where he wanted to leave at 5:30. I said, no, let's leave at 6:30, because the stadium was only like 30 minutes away from us, but because traffic was really bad, it was 46. And I only know that it's 30 minutes away from us because when we left, for some reason, I guess the way that I have it on my iPhone, it directs me to tell me what time I'll reach home. And I think it told me like 27 minutes to get home. So I'm like, it's because of traffic. It was taking way longer than that. But anywho, so we ended up, the tickets that I got, it ended up giving us like some VIP access, so we didn't have to take the stairs and all that other stuff. We just took the elevators. You're gonna see that in the video. So we took the elevators, we got drinks, because by the time we actually hit the stadium, like inside the stadium, I think it was like 8:10, and I'm like, okay, nothing has started yet. So I'm like, all right, well, let's get us some drinks. So he had the stem players being sold out there. The lines was out the wazoo with the people purchasing the stem players, because now he's stating that he doesn't want his music to be on Apple or Spotify or anything like that. He just wants it to be on his own. So they were buying that. There are people buying Yeezys out there. They had like people selling Yeezys. They had, of course, the people who sell the t-shirts like usual. A lot of the people, I guess, they had bought shirts prior to like the first Donda that came out, because they had the shirt on with his mother being a baby picture of his mother on the t-shirt, and then the back of the t-shirt had like the house on fire. So a lot of people was wearing that. A lot of people was wearing Yeezys. You know, I had to make Kim proud, so I wore my Fendi Skims out. My boyfriend was like, if I was Kanye West, I would have kicked you out. Anywho, so it's 8. We sat down like around 8:30, because we had really good seats. Our tickets was like $400 so each. So we had really good seats. We didn't get the $1,200 seats. I'm like, Kanye, I like you, but baby, I don't like you that much. $1,200 per person? No, but the $1,200 per person was sold out anyway. So that was the next best seats that I could get. We saw like a lot of artists. I think I said that in the last vlog. So what happened was, We sat down probably like around 8:30, and I'm over here like, it's 8:30. Why is this show not coming on? I'm like, where is Kanye West? Like, what is going on? So 8:30 turns into 9 o'clock. I have a friend who lives in Atlanta, and she was watching it via digital. And she was like, hey, I'm on the website. I don't see it, but all I hear is a heartbeat. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, well, it didn't start here at all. And we don't hear nothing. And then at 9, they started putting on the fog. So the fog started increasing. We're like, okay, so he's about to come out. He still didn't come out, bitch. 9:30, yes, 9:30, we over here sitting, and then all of a sudden, we see like a line of people dressed all in black from head to toe, walking towards the house. So I'm like, okay, the show is starting. That's when the gentleman next to me realized, oh, the house is sitting on water. And I was like, yeah, y'all didn't notice that the house was on water? They were like, oh no, I ain't noticed that. I think he noticed it because the reflection of the people that was dressed all in black walking towards the house, well, not towards it, but around the house. And then they had like 8 motorcyclists standing in front of the bike. So we're like, okay, the show is about to start. Child. 9:30 turned to 10 o'clock. Show still not started. I'm like, okay, so we're now 2 hours late into the game. When is this supposed to start? So we're sitting. Now I guess they had like a lot of night flights. So so when the smoke started to get like, not the smoke, but the fog started to get a little bit more dense, I think they realized it, so they opened the top of the stadium. So now it's like a cool breeze air coming in. I'm like, oh, this feels good. Well, now every time we thought that it was him coming out, come to find out, it was the planes that were taking off that we could see, you know, hitting a certain altitude, and it'll make a noise. So tell me why it's 10:15. They had airplanes coming above the stadium. Like it had to be like 6 or 7 planes. Every time the plane would like literally be above the stadium, everybody's clapping like, woo, yay. So I'm like, okay, so is this the performance? And then around 10:30, I guess people started getting really frustrated, so they started to do the wave. So everybody's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, Kanye West really tried the fucking game. So one of the guys was like, maybe he's gonna jump out one of these planes. He was like, maybe he's gonna jump out one of these planes, because there ain't no way. And like, man, I spent all this motherfucking money, and this what he finna do? I'm like, listen, it's Kanye West. I don't think he gonna jump out the plane. He crazy, but he ain't cray. So all of a sudden, what my friend had not called me, but wrote me on IG and was like, I hear a heartbeat. All of a sudden, I hear the heartbeat now. So I wrote her, I'm like, hey, I'm hearing the heartbeat now. She's like, oh, maybe it's gonna start. So the heartbeat every like 5 to 10 minutes, it was getting louder and louder and louder and louder. So it was like boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, what in the world? So everybody's still talking, and I'm like, hold up, let me stand up, because I feel like something's about to happen. The moment I said, let me stand up, you're gonna see in the vlog where I had like my camera and I was pointing it towards the audience. And then the moment like the beat got so loud, and something just told me, switch it back to the house. The moment I advanced it to the house like this, the fireworks, boom, came up, the house caught on fire, and he started performing. And I was like, So all this time he had them SpongeBob boots on. Well, I call them SpongeBob boots. I know they Balenciaga boots, but baby, them boots on him look like the SpongeBob boots. So every time he was wearing those SpongeBob boots, it was for the show. Come to find out, the boots prevented his legs from getting wet. So him and a couple of artists, they were the ones that was on the water. So everybody that was performing with him, they got in the water and performed. So that's how it went. It was 2 Chainz, Migos, Alicia Keys, Jack Harlow. The Baby came super late because by the time they finished his verse, that's when he finally got onto the stage, and that was like done. Playboy Cardi. Who else? I think that was it as the performers. But it, for me, even though it started 3 hours late, it ended like at 2. So you basically got the same, because we didn't come home until like 4 o'clock in the morning, even though we stopped somewhere else because we always stopping somewhere else. But we got home like at 4 in the morning. And I'm just like, I'm just shocked. So it was just me and my boyfriend. I wanted to take my son, but since the Travis Scott thing, he has like post-traumatic stress disorder from it. He didn't even go to it, but he's like, I'm staying far away from concerts. I'm like, he had a festival. That's different. A festival, you stand. I'm like, a concert, everybody has seats. Even if you're sitting on the ground floor, they're gonna put chairs out there too. You're not gonna be standing. He's like, nah, Mom, I'm straight. I don't wanna go to no concert. So that's why he didn't come with us. But he went to one of the concerts with us, but that was like a couple of years ago. And he kind of sort of liked it a little bit. But the type of music he likes Juice WRLD and don't let me, the one that passed away down here in Miami, they had said him, I think it's like a XXX, CJ, the XXX in his name, that raps.
Oh, Temptation?
Yeah, and Juice WRLD, right?
I don't like them, but like I used to listen to them.
I thought you liked them.
I listen to like a whole different branch of music.
Oh, well, you're the one that introduced me to Juice WRLD.
I did, but that was in like middle school time.
Oh, well, see, he doesn't like Kanye West and all them other people, so, and then he's like, I don't like concerts, so that's why he didn't come to the concert with us. Maybe I told him whatever he listens to, he needs to find out if they're gonna be in concert, because you know summertime is when concerts really be booming and popping, if he wants to go. But he says no because of the what? Because of the Travis Scott thing.
Yeah.
It traumatized you?
Yeah, that just like worried me a lot, and I didn't want it to happen to me or anyone that I go with.
So, but I tried to tell him the difference between a festival and a concert, but he says no. So
I mean, as long as we're not standing.
a festival you stand, and a concert you sit in the chairs. Like okay. There's chairs.
If I sit in the chairs, then that's fine.
All right.
But I don't want to stand because I don't want to get.
Okay, so I know y'all gonna be mad. I didn't do a get ready with me with this look, but I'm gonna redo my face. So we're going out to eat with the girls. I have Marine Cerise on with red bottom boots. Y'all probably can't see, but I'm gonna have somebody record me, and my Dior bag. So she's cute and ready. She's cute and ready. So I'm just waiting for my homegirls to pick me up so we could tip and dab. But this time my face look, I think I did a good job. So yeah, so we'll meet you there. Bye. We're going to Club 11. Is she walking? She didn't even see. I'm gonna show y'all everybody how they look. Wait 1 second. Yes, bitch.
Oh, that's why I said, did I give it to you? Beth, you got it. Oh, I got it.
Chaneliqua and YSL. Hey. I need to see the chair.
Oh.
What? Okay.
It's the Renee. It's the Renee.
The bitches came through today. Bye. You lying.
Oh, it's right.
Okay, so I never gave y'all an update on how the closet is. So what we decided to do was the one that fell, we decided, I think it was just holding too much. So the only things that's up here is just bags and scarves and belts. And then here we have the shoes, but not the shoes that are super duper heavy. Like them Prada boots, I need to find somewhere to put them because I know they're heavy. But all of these are like just like sandals, a whole bunch of heels, but they're not that heavy. So then we had the guy who put up these mirrors for us. We had him put an extra shelf here. But the difference with the way that he put the rack up compared to the rack that they gave us, you see how this one has like an extra support on it. The other ones don't have that. It's just the bar. And I think my hangers these gold hangers are just a little too heavy, but it's all right. So then this part is mostly the heavier shoes. So like my GEMINI boots, all my boots are here. So that's why I was like, I need to take that Prada boot because I didn't even see that was there and transferred over here. So my Prada boots, there's other boots. What's this one? Oh, that's my Versace robe. So my Versace robe, my Prada boots, see my sneakers. This, I think it's a handbag if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah. So we realized that the shoes was too heavy. And then we also got shelves down here and put more shoes that's able to fit. And then this side is just my boyfriend's, but we decided, not the Chanel, but we decided he needs to just put his boxer shoes over here because he got Balenciagas, he got Pradas, he got heavy sneakers. So we were putting all of those. I don't know what I was thinking. I think at the time we didn't have the storage because they were still building the storage. So that's why I didn't have a storage. So once they finished building the storage, I went downstairs and I was like, hey, are y'all done building the storage? They're like, yeah. I was like, okay, I need one. So that's how we ended up transferring a lot of stuff that we were like putting in the closet that didn't need to be in the closet. So now we have more space to do what we have to do and everything fits. And then it's so funny because when he saw that this had more space, when he saw like this have more space for stuff, he was like, oh, you better not be asking for more shit now. I'm like, and if I do, what you gonna do? Cause he gonna buy it, so I don't get it. I don't know why he trying to put pressure like he ain't gonna buy it. Anywho, so that's the update. You see, like, here is back to normal. It was back to normal since, I think, Valentine's Day, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I brought my son home from the hospital. And then around 5 in the morning, we went back to the hospital. But we went to a different hospital. But when he was getting his breathing treatments on the couch and stuff like that, I was like, let me go ahead and fix up the closet. Because I was like, I have to think of a way to fix it so it doesn't fall again. So, yeah. And then my boyfriend was like, oh, why don't we just make... Because the guy who came to put up the stuff, he could literally build a house from the foundation up. So he was like, why don't we just make him do a closet for us? Like, I'm like, no, this ain't our house. If it was my house, okay, come on and zhuzh it up. And that's why I'm like, I just need a house because the way that I want to display my bags and the way that I want like my own room to be a closet. Like my other house, it was a 3-bedroom 2-bath, and it was just me and my son. So the 3rd bedroom, I was definitely not gonna make it a guest bedroom. Who coming to my house? Nobody. So I was gonna convert it into a closet, and like a boutique closet, like have it zhuzhed out with a couch in it and everything like that. And that was like in 2012. Well, lo and behold, I got pregnant in 2014. So it turned out to be a nursery. It turned out to be a nursery. And then when my son turned, I think 1, he got really close to my oldest. So he would always sleep in my oldest room. So that room became like just a room. After he took a shower, I would just take his clothes or his pajamas and put his pajamas on in that room and turn off the light because he'll be in my son's room. Girl, it's these kids. Now, if I would have converted to a closet, I would have been a bad mama, right? You see, this is the shit that I'm talking about. So that's that. We're gonna I'm just fixing, like, tidying here up a little bit. But yeah, I never gave y'all an update, so that's why I was just giving y'all the update and the rundown of this closet. So I'm just putting like shoes back, like, you know, when you leave, you just throw shit everywhere. So that's what I'm just doing. All right, y'all. It's later in the day. Don't mind my oily face. I do my little skin routine. Once I get my face together, but we already know why the face is like this. It's from the mask. I'm gonna show y'all what I use. So I'm trying to update my smart TV. I don't know why it needs to be updated like it's a damn smartphone. Well, smart TV, smartphone, I guess. So I could watch this Kanye West documentary. I totally forgot about it. I don't even know how. So I'm gonna watch that so I can get my little input, because you know how I feel about that man, honey. You know how I feel about my Kanye. Like, and I went to the Donda tour. Well, we already spoke about that concert. He gets a pass for me, but still had me waiting 3 hours to see him perform. I don't know if Kim probably texted him something that pissed him off, and he like, oh, I'm finna text her. Because you know, once Geminis get the texting, honey, we don't stop. We just keep texting and texting and texting like we don't have no damn sense. So that's what I'm doing on this Tuesday. What they say, Tuesday. On a Tuesday. On a Tuesday. Y'all don't mind my mess. I was doing a little studying. So it's updating. On a Tuesday. So Let's watch, and then I'll give my little feedback. Get ready with me. Donda tour, because I did my makeup for that too. Or should I do the paid in full birthday party? That was a nice birthday party too. So there, I think I'm gonna do the paid in full one, because that was more in depth. The Donda tour was in depth too, but it was only 2 eyeshadows. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Bye.